Hey, 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 this is the Housewives of Potomac reunion, part one. Okay, y'all, I'm going to catch up. Season 6, episode 18. Reunion time, y'all. All right, so literally, I guess we have to take this piece by piece when it comes to reunions, honestly. And, I'm a little behind. I know y'all already did the fashions, you know what I'm saying? Who was y'all best looks and all that good stuff. I mean, for me, I think Mia looks probably my favorite out of everybody. She looks really good. I like that dress, something that I would probably wear personally. Um, and then, we can go down the line. Karen looks good. Wendy looks good. I guess our Ashley will be next, then Candace, then Robin, then Giselle, or then Giselle, then Robin. I don't know, but Robin, Giselle, Candace, they are my bottom three. Um, and Mia will be at the top, and then Mia, Karen at the top, Wendy, Candace, Ashley in between, and then the last three. That's how I'm rating the looks. So anyway, the first question, speaking of looks, goes to Giselle. About her fashions because everybody knows out of everybody, she's the one who just it don't be putting things together the right way. Let's just say that, like, she got pieces, and I don't know, it's just always something wrong. Like, either it's a good dress but the hair don't match, or it's a good hair but the dress don't match, or the shirt don't match with the pants, or it's just always something weird. The skirt don't go with that shirt. Yeah, maybe the boot don't go with those shorts. Like, certain things that she be wearing, be like, ooh, okay. And they asked the question, do the ladies think that she has improved? Because the fan who asked the question thinks that she has improved a little bit. um I would say maybe she stepped up with the wigs this season. I can't remember her hairdresser name. Kato K. I might be off, but just for some reason that K letter is just sticking to my name or in my brain, which it just might be off. But he getting better. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, people should be reading his ass because we definitely see him doing her hair, and sometimes it just be off. Sometimes today is okay. It's just the dress is not good. That's what I'm saying. Like, her hair is fine, the makeup perfect, but what do you have on, girl? Look like you in the 70s going to, I don't know, a school dance in the 70s to prom. I don't know. And of course, Karen throws the first shade and says, she's consistent. You know what I'm saying? She's never going to improve. What do you guys think? So why Andy sitting here lying about Nicki Minaj since this message talking about, oh, I'm sorry guys, I can't make it, I ain't gonna be there, knowing that she gonna be there. In all honesty, the girls do need to grow up about Mia and her surgery down below, because girls, it's obvious she likes surgery. People who like having surgery just like doing things just because. It doesn't matter if it's loose or if it's not loose. People just do it just because. They got the money, they want to spend it, they want their body to look nice in every area, even if we can't see it. Like, it just is what it is. What I just don't understand. Like, I feel just like what she said, the doctor said, they need to grow up, honestly. And maybe y'all need to go and invest in something similar, because maybe she's having the time of her life, you know what I'm saying, with those surgeries. We don't know. I don't know, but she's happy. So that's just, they need to stop that. I just don't. Ooh, the hip, the hypocrisy of these women, the prudeness of these women. I just don't understand. Like, I honestly, they shouldn't be tripping like this. It's just surgery, elective surgery at that, which means I chose to get this done because I wanted to. Just like you got your boobs done, Wendy, because you wanted to. It's like you got your ass done because you wanted to. Doesn't mean that Eddie was banging you very crazy from the back or something to make your booty cheeks too loose or flat. No, it just means you just wanted to do something to fix yourself up. Lord, I just don't understand it. Whew, first impressions, it seems pretty much well, he asked Candace first. She said, okay, she liked her at first until obviously the mother, I mean, not the mother comment, but the low budget comment. And then, Giselle was going into her thing saying like she enjoyed Mia, you know what I'm saying? She got to, because Mia was owning everything about herself. She didn't sugarcoat nothing. And then Candace go, oh, well, she's a liar. Well, okay, well, wait, Candace, what do you mean? What was she lying about? The surgery, because she said the vaginal. She didn't know what the hell the shit was called. That's why she said what she said. Obviously, she so many things done. Is she supposed to know what that shit's called? I probably would have forgot my goddamn self. Hell, I didn't. I just don't understand it. See, man, the first man, they always get you heated just for no reason, man. These girls, it's just they just annoying. Okay, so we found out a little bit more about Mia and her strip club days. So obviously, and then this is the other thing, like why is y'all trying to shame? Y'all know the stripper club life. I know y'all don't live in Atlanta, but come on now, Potomac and DC and all that, they ain't got places like that up in Maryland. Yeah, everybody do. We do down here in Detroit. Obviously, everybody know about them. And some of them are more upscale than others. Like for instance, the Bazooki Club that we got over here. That's more of like a high, upscale. Girls is more put together and all that stuff. You ain't gonna see no bullet wound holes and all that crap up in there. And yeah, the men in there are, you know, pretty much good on the pockets, and they eat good and all drink good up in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, so she says, well, actually, Giselle, she knows of this place that Mia used to work. It is a high end place down in North Carolina or something like that. And G actually helped build the VIP section of that. Like he invested in that place. So Andy asked me, so so that's when you fell in love with him or whatever. And she says, no, it took him, a minute to get to know him. He After the earthquake situation happened, a friend of her had some type of organization, and G helped um, invest and build this lady's organization, which in turn for Mia showed that, okay, G isn't just this crazy man walking around the strip club with no shoes. He actually has a heart. And for her to say that, him walking around the strip club with no shoes, obviously that means he owns the place. He's very comfortable there. He's been there probably all the time, spend money all the time. Probably drink for free and all that stuff. Obviously, it's his place. So yeah, but no shoes. Ooh, they must keep it clean. Cause how you gonna walk around somewhere with no shoes? That's what I'm saying. It must be clean. Maybe they got carpets or something. But do we got house shoes? I would say so. The place probably did have house shoes and was clean because they had chiropractic, they had massage, they had the shoe shining spot, they had the makeup artist. Like this place was fully loaded. Okay, where is this place at? Do I need to go to North Carolina? Is it only for men? Like, So Mama Thornton says she gonna pray for, or should I say Mama Mia? She's gonna pray for Candace for her little, your mama comments. And she said that she's actually good. The relationship between her and her mother is actually, it's not strained or anything. It's going very well, very good. And she's actually babysitting the kids as they speak. Like right now, she at the house, so ain't no problem. She watched the show. She good. She ain't backslide and nothing like that. We find out someone asked about, did Gordon have these chiropractic businesses first and then give it to Mia? Because that's kind of the impression that we had, that he just kind of sits back because he did all the work, and then now that he married her, she kind of took over the reins type of situation. But no, that's not the case. She said there's 8 practices in total. His name will be on 2. He originally used to own McDonald's franchises. When he sold that, he invested into whatever she had, which was some type of spas, 2 different or whatever spas she had. But he did not give her anything. She helped with some money or investments, but she did all the footwork. Like that's, you know what I'm saying? So she technically is pretty self-made. He is just there, to help. So is Mia a flip flopper? She says no. If she likes you today and you do something, the next day, then she might not like you the next day. It just is how she feels in that moment. Okay, fine, we could take that. Giselle says, okay, well then is was Karen in your ear giving you, that ammunition to come at them that way? And she said, no. I can speak for myself. Karen says, yeah, we're not codependent, like you, the Siamese twins over there. We not the Siamese cats or whatever. We not over there codependent. She can do what she wants to, and I can do what I want to. We hop on Giselle for a little second because she was a lot of people was wondering about her and Jamal and their relationship. And of course, she said they broke up because of the pandemic and all this stuff, the distance, and they just wasn't feeling each other or whatever. Okay, we let her have that, even though we know he wasn't coming anyway. Okay. And they show all the little clips of everybody throwing a shade about her and that house of hers. And we get into that mystery man of hers that she's not dating anymore, that she mentioned on the show. And since he's a commentator, they said, Wendy, do you know who it is? Wendy said, yeah, I think I might know, because it was one dude who said he might have dated her, but I wasn't too sure. And I think they said Van. They said, yep, that was him. That was him. Giselle says, yep. Confirms it. And she said, oh, okay, yep. Well, I know why y'all broke up, because you're not his type. Oh, that's not her type? Nope, because he likes women of integrity. And everybody like, whoop, whoop, whoop. Yep, shots fired. Pew, pew. Little 22. Pew, pew, pew. We ain't hit the 4-5 just yet. We in the chamber, okay? So I mean, since we own Giselle and that dang house that they had to pull up on, or what Karen say, drive by, I mean drive in. Andy had to ask her. So is it cohesive now? Is it all pulled together? Does it match? You still got the magenta walls that don't go with nothing. And I'm like, ooh, Andy, you giving it to her for real. Ooh, I like Andy this time around, because normally he don't be asking the questions, but he asking them now. Like, forget, because the fans be asking that, you don't be asking Andy. You need to get down into the nitty gritty. Um, and so yeah, it's Robin. Like, what you think? Who's seen the house? I mean, she trying her damnedest not to be hard on Giselle in that damn house, because she know it's not. Of course, it don't match. It's a Frankenstein, but the entryway is going to pull it all together. Okay, whatever. She got rid of the magenta walls because she did realize it just didn't match for nothing. Duh. And yeah, unfortunately, girl, that nobody really seen it since she's got it done now. But like I say, I call it the Frankenstein. So Hotel Giselle, Frankenstein Motel. Sorry, I'm a little bit eating at the same time if I get to smacking. But yeah, Grace probably can't drive because Jamal can't drive, according to Giselle. Okay, Giselle. She still don't want to answer the question straight when it comes to her and Jamal. Because Andy's like, okay, so when did y'all break up? You know what I'm saying? Because at the reunion, you said that y'all was together. And we all know what happened at the reunion. The binder came out. Some things that was in the binder came out. And did that help, aid in any reason as to why you guys will, break up? And when did you break up? So she's trying to say, I don't know, spring, summer, fall, winter, maybe January, February, after the holidays, because we filmed in November. Mm, I so hold on. Yeah, so Wendy, like, yeah, wait a minute, because that timeline don't add up, because in December, we all read the blogs, and he said that it implied that he said that they was broken up, that he was single, that Monique can go do whatever she was gonna do, and that him and Giselle, um, right, he just said that he was single and that he would do what he wanna do and forget that binder, right? Whew, I don't know why I just ran up and down them stairs knowing that I had to come over here and talk real quick, but um, you know, and she says, well, no, we wasn't broken up then. He didn't tell me that. We waited till, it was like after the fact, so after the holidays. So January, February, something, maybe March. Who knows? She not being straight for real, for real. So we get into the question of, okay, well, like let's get into some deeper understanding, because you don't want to talk about nothing. Why is it that you don't want nobody to know anything about your business, yet you all up in everybody else's business? And she's like, well, I have been transparent. I have told y'all things. And they're like, well, no, you're not as vulnerable as the rest of us. I mean, we know everything surface level, but we don't know the real. That's all we're just trying to say. You deflect, you deflect, you deflect. You go around circles and you just don't answer the damn questions. That's all. So, what did. So basically, Andy's trying to ask her, like, okay, you was divorced from this man because he cheated on you, had babies on you, and all that stuff, right? You bring him back into your life, and he literally do the same thing again. But she's trying to say that they weren't necessarily together. They both were seeing other people while they were seeing each other. Okay, but why couldn't you say that before? So he's just trying to say, well, did you cry? Were you hurt? Did you have the same feelings and all this stuff? And she's just being stone cold, like, no, I didn't cry. You know what I'm saying? I already went through those feelings, and it wasn't that serious this time around because we were just dating, and we wasn't that invested. It was just something that I felt. I guess that she felt at the time, it's something she wanted to do, and I'm like, I don't know. She's just not. It's Giselle is not just being real right now. Like, honestly, if y'all wasn't really seeing each other exclusively like that when he came back onto the show last season, that's all I'm saying. That's all y'all had to say. If that was gonna be y'all plot line, that could have just been y'all plot line, and nobody would have had to question anything between y'all, because it would have just been like, oh, Jamal's here just for appearances, just for a little boom boom room sometime, and then he here to go and see his kids because he got to come see his kids, and other than that, I don't, you know what I'm saying? That's just baby daddy. What baby daddy, baby mamas do sometimes. It just is what it is. Y'all, some of y'all know. For me, no, because I don't want him. He don't want me. But some of you know what I'm saying. Some of y'all dip, lip. It is what it is, and that's what they was trying to do. Yet see other people on the side, whether she knew whatever he was doing or not, whether she was feeling whatever he was doing or not. I mean, who knows? Of course, he probably wasn't telling her, oh, I'm messing with such, who. No, like, and she probably didn't tell him the same thing. So I don't know. But I just feel if that's all you had to do, Giselle. Just came on there and just said, oh, we just messing around every 2 times a day or a month, a week or something like that. And he go back to Atlanta and I go and visit Mr. Charlie, while he gone. I mean, then nobody would be all up in your biz because you would already gave the biz. The question really for me with Giselle and Jamal was just, what was the whole point of you doing this? What was the whole point, Giselle? What was the whole point? Of course, Robin over there is just the stewing. Like, she just want to say something so bad because y'all was going at her twin, her Siamese cat over there, and she's like, "Oh my God, get off my friend, guys! Why can't you guys just understand that she just doesn't react the way that you guys want her to react?" And she, what I'm saying, that's her 2 cents. And Wendy, why you got to keep saying something? Dang, let the people talk. And of course, Wendy lets her have it, of course, because Wendy is just going in like every little chance she can get. Okay, let Wendy have it. She having fun. She feeling herself. And she's sitting next to Wendy. Is she sitting next to Wendy? Yes. Okay, because that is an upgrade, okay? When you sit next to Wendy, that means you was something hot for the season, okay? Or at least, you're a favorite. Anyway, we keep going into this emotional thing about Giselle as to maybe trying to figure out why is it the way she is, and she says just her personality, with the girls telling her that she's just so cold, and she just built up this wall, which that's once we all got into it, Karen, her 2 cents was like, yeah, I just think that going back to Jamal is just something familiar, something comfortable because the lady's lonely. I mean, sometimes it just happens that way. Instead of getting with something new that you have to work hard on and all those things, just go back to something that I kind of already know and just to see what happens, whether it goes that way or it doesn't. Karen thinks she shouldn't have did that because, you're a grown woman. You've been there, done that. So why would you put yourself through that situation again? That is all, right? Okay. Because she wanted to, and it's her baby daddy. I mean, she still loved the man, not in love, but there, you know what I'm saying? There's love there and a friendship there and whatever. A connection will never go away. Okay, fine. Um, but yeah, she don't have to go there romantically. That is very, very true. Like you can, there's boundaries, and or like we don't have to go there. Um, and yeah, so we pretty much kind of come to this conclusion that her breakup and experiences with Jamal have had her build a wall up so that the girls who were young at the time that happened to her would not see her crumble and fall apart. So it makes sense. And because she's been in that defense mode for so long, it's just kind of hard to just get off of it. And that's just why she can just be the way that she is. Like, huh? Huh? What? Okay, whatever, fine, bye. And then they'd be like, okay, Giselle, where's the like, where's the emotion? Where's the, you know what I'm saying? So everybody got that. It might not be as hard as hers, but everybody got it. It's your defense, and it's how you handle things. So why Wendy and Karen be shading Giselle about not having a man? Like, do she need a man to be validated? Do all of us women need a man to be validated? And of course, Karen says, no, no, that's not what she said. We throw the clips in there, whatever she said. It wasn't necessarily the exact words, but girl, every jab you throw at her is about having a man and not being married. And Wendy, you do the same thing, you know what I'm saying? We know y'all married and you got Eddie and y'all happy and boot de boot de boot. Not everybody is gonna have that life. Like it just is what it is. Giselle will get a man if she want a man, if she could find a man. Look, and I'm throwing shade too. And that's just real. If she can find a man, she can get a man. And as of now, she can't get one. Or if she get one, hey, she just can't keep him. And if she want, maybe she just don't want to keep him. You know what I'm saying? Love, leave. Okay, damn, I'm about to quote something right now and it just left me. But anywho's, what they say about Jamal? Oh, his taxes because hey, everybody be owing something all the time, goddamn time. Like I swear, everybody get their turn, and Jamal's and he in a little tax trouble. You know what I'm saying? He might owe a few little mil or whatever. Look, ain't no thou. It's like a mil, I think, and not just one, but it's just something. So they like Giselle, since y'all used to be married, depending on how far they go back with these taxes, don't you know that you might be a little bit liable for some of this? Nuh-uh, nuh-uh, they ain't got nothing to do with me. Jamal over there, and we ain't married no more. They ain't got nothing to do with me. So, I'm straight. I'm straight. I bought a house. My taxes is good. Okay, I bought a house. And Andy was like, okay, well, what about the daughters? Like, it might affect you indirectly because of them. Because, any money that the daddy, you know, has to suffer or pay, that's your child support. Ain't that your child support? Okay, that's what Andy was trying to say without trying to say it. So, I know Grace is almost out of high school, so that check is about to be, unless she goes to college, and then we know they get to pay for the college, and then you know what I'm saying, and then you got the other two. But girl, the money's is about to be running out pretty soon. So yeah, just make sure you good. Like she said, her taxes good. Ain't got nothing to do with her, but yep. Jamal, ain't that crazy? I'll be like, Jamal, why you gotta do something? Because every time you do something, they gonna put it on me because we on the show, or at least I'm on the show, and we connected. God damn it! I know, Giselle. She just got a lot. It's a lot to handle. I don't know if I could with a lot of her. Like she just got a lot to handle in her scandal. Okay, so this episode is winding down. So enter a Skyla. She looks good, looks great. She got a nice little high ponytail thing working out. And of course, she got lots of praise this season for her fashions. Okay, Mama bought it as if she was in Beverly Hills. Okay, like her and Dorit could be besties, maybe a little Erica Jane. I don't know. Well, no, she not. We don't know. But look, I mean, we got enough of her personality. We just didn't get, you know, like a lot of her because she's just a friend of the show. But if she comes back, then we can build up on, this Escala character and see, about her. Her husband didn't get a lot of shine either. So maybe he can join the fold some more as well, and we can, go from there when it comes to her. Um, and because of her fashions just was so on point, Andy says, if you could style anybody on this cast, who would it be? Of course, Giselle. Giselle comment. No, I have no comment. Ooh, dang girl, you just take a licking and keep on ticking when it comes to the fashion comments. And she says, well, I just don't care, Andy. It just is what it is. Um, so we move right along into Candace. Okay, so Candace, and Chris is your husbander. So we all know that the pandemic came and a lot of people had to shut down. Chris is one of those people. He had a restaurant going and he's a chef. Like that's his thing. So why would you have a foodie be a music manager? Candace says, okay, so he's not managing the music. He's just managing me to make sure that, I am all put together and am right in, schedule and all, whatever that has to do with her, not necessarily music wise. Okay, are you paying him? I'm paying him with love. Here goes Mia. Well, that's basically being a hoe, prostitution, escort, and stuff like that. Oh, well, it takes one to know one. Oh, well, I only speak of things I know. Yeah, exactly. You're a hoe. I'm like, okay, here she go, because she's getting a little hostile here. You can see it on Candace's face. It's building. It's building. And, is Chris riding your coattails and all those things? And how is he doing? Which we will get to the husbands at some point. We always get to the husbands later, which he probably could have saved these questions till then. But Andy, do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? It's levels to this. I understand. You're the man with the master plan. And Candace, I mean not Candace, but Ashley throws her 2 cents in there as well to say that um, something that I've noticed. Chris ain't the same Chris when he got on here. When they was on vacation and he was in there talking to Candace and he had on that wife beater and they both had like the hangovers or something and he was drinking. No, this was before they went to bed and they was taking their clothes off and he had that cup in his hand and he was trying to tell her to calm down and be GVO and all that good stuff. I looked at Chris, I said, ooh, he ain't looking too good in the gut area. Like he done gained some weight. I'm just looking at him. The way he had that cup in his hand. He was just the buzz and he was just the going. I'm like, ooh, he is just stressed. And every time he was just stressed out, like at the restaurant when he had to get up and walk away. I'm like, dang, Chris is something. He going through it, y'all. Like how Robin probably was going through it. He was too, and he was just expressing his in a way of drinking and a little lack of exercise, but he probably gained a good 30, you know what I'm saying? Not that much. He probably, put on that good COVID 20 or whatever that everybody else got to. And can't, so maybe it's something going on that we don't know. And of course, damn, that was Ashley saying those things, and I agree with Ashley. And of course, Candace is like, no, 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 you guys don't know Chris, and he's working very hard, and he does this and he does that for me, and you guys just need to stop. Is Chris's name on the deed of the house? Does Dorothy have anything to do with this house? Yes, Chris's name is on the deed. Miss Dorothy, no. Okay, guys, it's time. Andy got him out. I need a tissue. Hold on. And he folded it nice. Nice and got that quarter crisp. Oh my God. Okay. So we got on Chris for a second. Well, no, we still on Chris and Dorothy and stuff because Dorothy was talking mess at the photo shoot And of course, Candace said, "Yeah, I had to pull her to the side, obviously, and tell her that, you was ragging on Chris a little bit too much. It was very disparaging to Chris, and you know, hence the tissue coming out moment because our family will never be the same. It hurt his feelings for her to feel that way. I just don't know. And I'm not even, you gotta hit the corner, dog. She was, ooh, ooh, you know what I'm saying? We gotta get to the corner. To the corner. Okay, to the corner. And while Dorothy was running around the parking lot talking to everybody, her excuse was, oh, they were asking her questions and things like that. It wasn't really like that. They might ask a couple 1, 2 things, but Dorothy was just going in, and Mia, she's a newbie. She was only saying things that she done heard. So that's why I don't fault Mia for whatever she said. I mean, yeah, she went a little bit in with some of the maybe not the low budget comments, but how much is he getting paid? Like, okay, no, that was a little bit extra. But what did y'all expect her to do? Y'all gave her the ammunition for her to go and do such and such. That's the thing that y'all be forgetting. Y'all be setting up the setup, and then when a person go ahead and go on through with it, then y'all be like, oh shoot, she did it. Oh my God. And then XYZ, why'd you do this and why'd you? Because y'all set up the play for it to go out that way. Like, oof, this is like, I don't know why I'm talking this long, man. These reunions, you just get into it. Ooh, sorry, my dry ass face. Man, put on some lotion today. But anyway, enough about me. Yeah. The corner. The tissues came out. So Mia in the low budget comment, okay, so she said, well, I wasn't greeted when I got there. I obviously Mia expected something else when she arrived. That is what, that's an impression that she got. I knew it was a photo shoot, but I just thought it was gonna be something when I got there. And when I got there, it was low budget. I mean, you only spent what, $10,000? Okay, girl, it was low budget. Okay, Candace, let's just be real. It was just like any other ordinary person out here shooting with their dang iPhone or whatever and then throwing it on YouTube, and it's a video, right? Boom. Doesn't matter how much it costs. Not always, just as long as you got it done. Okay, fine. And I think that was kind of Candace's stance on that. It was just, look, your job was just to show up. We just get the shot done, and that's just it. Like, that's just was part of the day. Of course, we know things didn't go so well, with the cars and all that type of stuff. And that could have been because it was low budget. Did they get paid? Did they not get paid? Is that why they didn't show up? Things like that. That is, what I'm saying? It's just the tiny things in life that other people in, I guess, business professional settings think about. Okay. We go into, what was a Skyla? I think, remember, she was calling Mia messy Mia. So they asked her, well, bitch, ain't you a little messy yourself, trying to go in on Karen about her drinking and stuff like that in front of everybody? And she said, yeah, that was a little messy. I probably shouldn't have, went in on her like that. At least in that setting, I could have went, on a different note, or 101, something like that, maybe more personable, but just not outright just like that. Candace, if you had known that Mia's mom's background, had you known where she came from and all that stuff, would you have said your mama and all that, your mama, your whoop, whoop, whoop? And she says, no, I probably wouldn't have. But in the black community, we Jones, right? Okay, we know we the Joneses. You ugly, you stink, your greasy granny. We all done said it, right? We African booty scratcher. Your mama. And she says, bitch, I went light on you and you should have been grateful. Rewind, whoop, whoop, rewind, whoop, whoop. Grateful, grateful because you went light on me. Calling my mother low budget? Grateful? Candace, who the fuck you think you is? Woo, Candace girl, Andy like, bitch, I got so many tweets saying fire her every day. Somebody is saying fire you. And yes, I be on the Facebook groups and all that stuff, girl. They be dragging on your head goddamn day, every hour, every minute. It's always something, girl. Miss Purdy, Miss Purdy. You know, over there, sitting over there. You got this professor with you. Lord, that's probably what you need to put over Professor ass. Put some dang get right into you something. I don't know. But Candace, she going through some things, y'all. She just can't handle the scandal. I think that fight with Monique just it really, really sent her over the edge. She just can't handle all this crazy stuff social media wise that has been thrown her way. So when it came to this season, I think she was just trying to be so strong and so tough and just so, ooh, ain't nobody gonna come at me no type of way, no more. Nobody's gonna pick on me and nobody's gonna put their hands on me so I can speak to anybody type of way I want to because I'm big and bad Candace. No, because of the way you be going off, popping off is because of the reason why Monique popped off on you. And that is the whole point that everybody's trying to tell her right now. I mean, even Andy, like literally, it's your mouth. It's the way you talk. It's the way your reaction to everything is always a ratty tat 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 moment. Ratty tat Candace. Girl, really in, really in, really in. Even Giselle said, yeah, if Mia would have just clocked you, I probably would have I throw my hands up and say, up. Where the popcorn? You gotta rub and put that extra butter on there, cause you know what I'm saying. It's a show. Candace is acting a goddamn fool, and she just won't stop. Your husband tried to tell you to stop. Like that, Karen done backed off on you for this reason. Because remember, you were so close with Karen, and she was like such an auntie figure and all these things, and now she doesn't want to talk to me because of this. She's a grown ass woman. Do you think she wants to be around that? Do you think she got the energy to deal with that? No. No. That is like, girl, you have to calm yourself down. I don't know what it is, girl. And so should she be coming back or not? Like, I don't even know. I guess we're gonna have to answer that once we get to the last reunion to actually get to that question. But should she? I think that's what Andy is sitting there trying to figure out. Like, I don't know, Candace, because it's just a lot. It is. Like, we could have just, I mean, I know Monique fired her goddamn self, but girl, can you rehire yourself? Because, because I just don't know. I just don't know. And maybe she probably couldn't handle if Monique stayed on. I don't know. I know she wouldn't be acting like this. Do y'all think she would be acting the same way if Monique never left? Just still popping off at the mouth and going in on everybody like she did. I don't think so. I don't know. And this is just kind of where we're going to leave off on this note. Candace just going in on everybody. Um, so we'll get to the next one. We're going to finish this one. Peace out, y'all. I know I don't talk too long.